Today, folks, we're talking gatekeepers. And we're talking about that because as we head into the off season, people love to start controlling things and making decisions for people and saying you're wrong. And we're going to take care of this. And we're going to do it right after this. So all too often, I see people try to tell other people that you're doing it wrong. You're doing storm chasing or weather wrong. And you have to do this or you have to do that. And oftentimes these people are saying this because this is the only way they can do it. So they're trying to I don't know. I don't get it. I don't. But what I can tell you is this right here. This is a very simple truth. As you head into the winter and you're considering your plans for next spring, you don't have to chase everything. You don't have to chase nothing. You don't have to photograph from a distance. You don't have to be a photographer. You don't have to get that big new camera. You can use an iPhone if you want. You don't have to hold back. You can get close if you want. Safely though, please, safely. But there are so many ways to storm chase. There's so many ways to experience the weather. All you have to do, drive down to the end of your driveway, look at a storm, and you're doing it. You're doing the thing where you're experiencing the atmosphere. Do not let people define your experience for you. All too often, people want to put value in storm chasing, right? They're always trying to say it's more than it is. I'm here to tell you, storm chasers play a very valuable role in the warning process. Sometimes in just the reporting period, scientific research, those sorts of things. Absolutely, for sure. And you should work on those. So should be part of your workflow. But storm chasing is at its heart. People who hate weather do not go storm chasing. People who are not fascinated with weather don't go spend hundreds of hours a year, thousands of miles on the road because they hate it. Because they're not interested in weather, right? If you're going storm chasing, you are interested in weather. You are fascinated with the atmosphere. That is why you're storm chasing. And that's all it takes. That should be the only valid reason you go storm chasing. So let's just get that out of the way right now. That's the only reason. And if you're learning and you're reporting and you're having fun and you're contributing in any way you can, that's great. That's all you need. You don't have to do anything else. Now, let's talk about a couple other things though. Listen, if you're a newer chaser, I recommend always get the education you need. We have great resources here, but also know that you can storm chase in a number of ways. There are so many ways to do this. There's those folks who get close, who do pretty dangerous stuff, admittedly. I would not recommend you do that, just getting started. But that's one way to storm chase. There's people who do photography and stand back and kind of let the storm come to them. They work a scene. Great. If you want to do that, that's great. And there's some people who don't care about the cameras. They use an iPhone. They're just out there to experience storms. Amazing. All those things are valid. All those are reasons to storm chase, are ways to storm chase. It all counts. Don't think that you're not valid. Don't think that you're a poser or a pretender. You are out there experiencing weather. You're on the same footing as everybody else. If you've been chasing over 20 years like me, or you're just getting started, it doesn't matter. You're out there. It's pretty cool. This is a bit of a philosophical thing, admittedly, but please never, ever, ever let people define yourself, okay? Don't let people define who you are and what you're about when it comes to storms, okay? They don't get to judge that. They don't get to decide that. They don't get to decide that you're good enough for storm chasing or not. Those people are dealing with their own stuff, and that's their problem. That's a them problem, okay? If you're trying to control how other people operate, that's because you're working from a place that's not healthy, okay? And don't let people define that. If I let that happen, I would have quit storm chasing 6 years ago, okay? I didn't do that. I said, I'm still a storm chaser. I still have this experience. I'm still that person. And you should do that too. If you're just getting started, you belong out there. Don't let anybody tell you any different. If you've been doing it a while and you're like, well, I'm just not having the success, trust me, you're having success because you're out there. You're enjoying storms. It doesn't have to be more complicated than that. So last thing on this is that I hope that as you go through this winter and you're thinking about what you want to do next year, you're thinking about ways to maximize your enjoyment of the storm. Maximize ways you're looking at the storm, you're learning about what you're seeing. Because at the end of the day, if you're doing this, you're fascinated with the science, you're fascinated with storms, you're fascinated with how they work. So build a reading list, build a video list, and then put those things into action. Every winter I read a ton of papers, and then I'm like fascinated the next year because I'm seeing this stuff I just read about happen. It's so cool. So please do that. And hey, if you are interested, I have a video about success in storm chasing and what that really looks like. That video is popping up right about now. Remember, weather's for everybody. That definitely includes you. Well, have a great winter and we'll see you next time.